You arrive at security, rolling along with your faithful carry-on that has never caused a fuss. You glide past the line, but suddenly the bin jams, your bag is pulled aside, and a gate agent eyes its dimensions. You believed you understood the rules, but starting in 2025, tiny factors you overlooked, like an old battery and a specific design choice, can result in a stop, extra screening, or even gate checking when it's least convenient. Let's take a moment to understand the situation. Airlines have established stricter size requirements, and certain airports have updated their scanning methods. This means that the logic of "it worked last time" is now outdated. Follow along as I reveal the pitfalls even frequent flyers encounter, along with one solution that helps your bag glide through while others are left behind. First, carry-on size standards have changed. Here's what you might not realize. Your bag hasn't transformed, but in 2025, the size restrictions have decreased. Imagine this scenario. You arrive at JFK for an early morning flight, still drowsy. At the gate, an agent gestures for you to approach the sizing device. You push your bag in, and it gets stuck. Not due to extra packing, but because several prominent U.S. airlines have reduced their maximum carry-on sizes by 1 to 2 inches this year to comply with updated TSA scanning protocols. As per industry reports, over a dozen airlines have already made this adjustment, with more expected to follow suit. The problem is, what was acceptable on one airline last month might not be suitable on another tomorrow. That's why experienced travelers are now measuring every edge, including wheels, handles, and corners, before their trips. The best strategy is to select a bag at least an inch smaller than the strictest current limits, allowing it to pass even during surprise checks. Next, let's discuss bag materials. In 2025, TSA is not just focused on the size of your bag, they're also closely examining its composition. Picture arriving at Denver International with a hard-shell case you've owned for years, only to have it pulled aside. The problem? Its sturdy metal frame and glossy finish. New TSA procedures identify specific materials, like heavy metal frames and reflective surfaces that can distort X-ray images, leading to extra manual checks. A recent TSA operations bulletin noted that flagged materials could add up to 15 minutes of inspection time per person, which could be enough to make you miss your flight at busy airports. Travelers who have upgraded to tactical or armored luggage in recent years are finding themselves on the wrong side of these regulations. The prudent choice now is to select lightweight polycarbonate or ballistic nylon luggage, avoiding excessive reinforcements, and ensure that the bases of wheels are even with the bag's frame. Additionally, swapping a glossy finish for a matte one can reduce glare on scanners. However, even with the right size and materials, a surprising new weight limitation can still result in your carry-on being sent to the hold. The next issue is the new carry-on weight limits. This unexpected change can sting. Your bag may meet all size requirements and consist of TSA-friendly materials, yet still get flagged due to excess weight. Imagine being at LAX, and just as you're about to board a packed flight to New York, the gate agent rolls out a scale. They're not just checking random bags, they're weighing every carry-on. In 2025, multiple major airlines have discreetly lowered their cabin baggage weight limits by 1 to 2 kilograms to reduce strain on overhead bins and expedite boarding. According to a 2025 travel trends report by IATA, over 30% of passengers on certain routes have had to gate check bags exceeding the new limits, often after passing through security when it's too late to reorganize. The catch is, even if your bag fits, it will be tagged for hold if it's overweight, which means losing access to your belongings during the journey. The best defense is to use a small digital luggage scale before packing, and then again after packing. If you're near the weight limit, shift heavier items, like chargers, books, or cosmetics, into your personal item. Speaking of personal items, regulations for these have become more stringent than ever. Your backpack, tote, or duffel is no longer the free pass it once was. Just last month at Chicago O'Hare, I witnessed a family of 4 stopped because their so-called personal items were closer in size to weekend bags. In 2025, many airlines are enforcing personal item dimensions that are only slightly larger than a slim laptop bag, typically about 16 by 12 by 6 inches. A recent survey of gate agents revealed that staff are instructed to categorize oversized personal items as carry-ons. This means passengers must check one of their bags. Consequently, families, students, and business travelers are losing the extra storage they've relied on for years. Your best strategy is to treat your personal item as a compact essentials kit, including necessary items like your wallet, documents, electronics, medications, and perhaps a light sweater. Opt for soft-sided bags that compress easily under the seat, avoiding bulky external pockets that exceed limits. Some savvy travelers now use convertible bags that are slim enough to pass inspection but can expand once on board. Yet even if your personal item meets all standards, its shape might still cause issues at security. Next, let's discuss shape and scrutiny. Even if your bag satisfies size, weight, and material rules, its design could still lead to secondary screening. Picture waiting in the TSA line at Atlanta Hartsfield, watching your carry-on disappear into the scanner, only for the agent to summon you over, pointing to the screen where your bag's uneven shape and large attachments cause confusion. TSA's updated 2025 guidelines now mark irregular shapes, sharp protrusions, and uneven surfaces due to their potential to create blind spots during imaging. Data from TSA indicates that oddly shaped luggage has a 22% higher chance of requiring manual inspection, meaning you might have to unpack your life before a crowd as boarding approaches. To avoid complications, choose bags with smooth, rounded edges and minimal external hardware. Refrain from attaching bulky items externally and keep your luggage as streamlined as possible. This simple choice can save you valuable time during screening. But the design factor becomes even more complex when smart features are integrated into your bag, and this is where smart luggage owners encounter serious obstacles. Finally, let's address smart luggage and lithium-ion battery regulations. Here's an important reality. Your fancy bag with built-in GPS, USB ports, and a battery pack might land you in the gate check pile. For example, you're boarding at San Francisco International, feeling proud of your high-tech carry-on when the gate agent spots the non-removable lithium-ion power bank inside. By 2025, TSA and most airlines have established stricter rules regarding these batteries. Removable batteries are now required, and specific models with non-removable batteries are banned altogether. This is due to safety concerns. Lithium-ion fires may be rare, but they are hazardous at cruising altitude, making it critical for cabin crews to access batteries quickly in emergencies. Data from FAA safety reports indicates that smart luggage issues increased by 14% in the last 2 years, leading carriers like Delta, American, and United to issue updated lists of prohibited bags, specifying brands and models. Your safest bet is to select luggage with easy access to the battery compartment. Remove the battery, place it in your personal item, and if you can't remove it, prepare to check the entire bag, or worse, leave it behind entirely. Save heartache and extra fees by confirming your model complies with your airline's banned list before you pack. The 2025 carry-on regulations have shifted unfavorably for travelers. Merely having the right bag size doesn't suffice anymore. You now contend with stricter dimension requirements, banned materials, lower weight caps, tighter personal item sizes, shape restrictions, and stricter rules around smart luggage batteries. Overlook any of these guidelines and you risk delays, gate check fees, or losing access to essential items during your journey. To navigate this landscape successfully, measure and weigh your bags, select TSA-friendly materials, maintain a sleek profile, and remove batteries prior to departure. Stay informed and proactive, ensuring you pass through effortlessly while others encounter issues. Save this video for your next trip and share it with someone who is flying soon. Don't forget to subscribe for more travel tips TSA doesn't want you to overlook. Until next time, travel smart, fly safe, and see you soon.